Hi, welcome back, traders and investors. Welcome back to the channel. I'm your host, Dr. Seema Jain, and in this video, I'm going to be talking about the sector which looks very promising to me, and out of that sector, a particular stock that looks very promising to me. And every time there is a dip, you can accumulate this stock. So let's go to the screen and talk about this sector. So the sector that I'm talking about is IT sector. मैं जिस sector की बात कर रही हूँ वो sector है IT sector. आपके सामने मैंने ग्राफ एक बना रखा है. पहली बात तो आप ये नोटिस करिए कि IT सेक्टर का जो इंडेक्स है 39,000 से 26,000 पे आया है. इसका मतलब ऑलमोस्ट लाइक 30% का करेक्शन इस इंडेक्स में हुआ है. और उसके बाद इस इंडेक्स ने एक बहुत जबरदस्त डबल बॉटम बनाया है. एक बॉटम, दूसरा बॉटम, और बहुत ही प्रिसाइज डबल बॉटम बनाया है. एंड हेंस इट लुक्स very promising to me at this point of time. Let me just draw it better for you. So right in front of you, I have drawn a very clear double bottom. And besides this double bottom, what I can tell you, आपको मैंने एक बार एक्सिस बैंक का ग्राफ दिखाया था, एक बार मैंने आपको अदानी एंटरप्राइजेस का ग्राफ दिखाया था. The graph was similar. It was maintaining the same channel, and again, the index is also behaving in a similar manner. So that means there is some institutional buying which is continuously happening in in this particular index. So I want to show you what happened in Axis Bank today. I have told you, I think you can go back and check the videos that I have made for you. And I have told that if Axis Bank, there is some kind of an activity which is happening, and you need to keep it on your radar. And yesterday and today, this particular stock has given a very nice breakout. So this is what activity was happening. It went just sideways for a few days and then gave a beautiful breakout. So the similar activity, what you see here, I have shown you in Adani Enterprises also. Many times I have shown you this activity in Adani Enterprises. See, for here, I told you that there is an activity happening here. Then I told you the similar activity happening over here, right? Even before also, a lot of time I've seen this activity, and this activity is nothing but institutional investor. So as I told you, that IT sector at this moment is currently going through a similar kind of movement, moving in a channel and just maintaining this channel. So out of this, I have picked up one stock. Although there are many stocks which are looking good, I am finding Infi also very promising at this point of time. But Infi I have not picked up. I have picked up a stock called Koforge, right? If you want to understand how do you trade, you can stay with me and figure out where to enter, what to do. All of it you can hear. And in case you think you know the stock now, you will enter. It's fine. It's perfectly fine. So now let me just show it to you. This is how the graph looks. One big bottom here, the second bottom here. It went up, tried to cross this neckline, and then it has come down. Again, I'm waiting for some little price retraction, and then a breakout may come. Above 4,270, I'm expecting a move till about 4,600, then till 4,800, then 5,000. These are the definite targets that I'm expecting. And I will not be surprised if it reaches back to 6,000. In fact, I would say that there is every single opportunity that you get at a dip, you should accumulate Koforge. So now let me take you to the slides that I have made for Koforge, and I will share some important points. And the headline of the slides is why any bad day in the market is good to add Koforge. So there are multiple reasons why Koforge looks good and why we should accumulate on every dip. Okay, so there are multiple growth levers at play. A lot of uh, factors are there which are going to add up to the growth of this particular stock, brightening the prospects of the Koforge. Now the some of the highlights are strong revenue performance. So the revenues that they are generating are very strong. Margins are expanding. They are confident of recovery. Healthy deal win and pipeline lend credibility to guidance. Then supply chain easing, attrition drops. Supply crunch easing and attrition drop. These are two very important factors which are easing out. The macro unlikely to impact earnings meaningfully, and strong earnings trajectory add on weakness. Now let's talk about this company called Koforge. Right now the price is about 4,265 rupees. Just a sec, let me have a look. The price is right now at 3,985. That's the price currently. And the market cap is about 24,000 or 25,000 crores. Has been our high conviction pick from the IT space, and its strong financial performance justifies its outperformance within the IT universe. Against a 6% rally in the IT index in the past 4 months, the stock has rallied 9.5%. Although it is not rallied as per the Nifty, it is underperforming Nifty, but as far as the index is concerned, it's outperforming the index. While macro concerns remain, we have reason to believe that the impact sentiment more than the financial of the workplace players. For a stock like Koforge, with an optically elevated valuations but a solid prospect, any bad day in the market presents a good buying opportunity. तो it's not that कि Koforge के जो फंडामेंटल्स है वो कोई ऑप्टिकली बहुत एलिवेट कर रखे हैं या उनको बहुत बढ़िया बना रखा है, बट actually fundamentally the stock is doing pretty good. And अगर मार्केट में कोई डिप आता है और आपको ये स्टॉक थोड़ा चीप वैल्यूएशन पे मिलता है, आप इसको जरूर खरीद सकते हैं. The next point is strong revenue performance, eyeing industry leading growth. Coforge reported close to 23% year-on-year growth in revenue in constant currency in the first half of the half, and is confident of locking at least 20% constant currency growth in year 2023. In the second quarter, sequential growth is constant currency was 6.2%. Okay, so there is, see here, you can have a look at this place. You see there is growth in every, like year on year basis. In Q1, you can say 2023, 4.7% growth, and Q2, you can say 6.2% growth. So there is a constant growth which is supporting this company's fundamentals. And the margin stages smart recovery. Coforge saw 190 basis point sequential improvement in its EBITDA, earnings before tax depreciation. Margin to 18.4% in the Q2 of year 23, and confident of maintaining the margin of 18.5 to 19% band for the full year. This is a very important point to be noted because they are confident that they will be able to maintain the margins. The key lever for the margin improvement has been the improved share offshoring that now stands at 50% of the total revenue, compared with 36% about 8 quarters back. So there is a growth from 36% to 50%. Then a lot of other factors that I would say, demand environment show no slackening, means there is a huge and good demand. In case you just want to see deal flow, like how many deals are flowing in, you can see that there has been a continuous growth. See here, you notice this particular part, there is a continuous growth in the demand. The company reported strong deal wins at 304 million total contract value. The third consecutive quarter of about 300 million deal flow. The company announced two large deals in excess of 30 million, one from a bank and the other from a wealth manager. Coforge added 11 new clients to in the quarter. The unexecuted order book at the end of September 2022 stood at 802 million. I hope you understand the meaning of this. It is roughly about 6,400 crores order book which is still standing, right, which has not been executed. So the share of the top 5 and top 10 clients remain broadly the same, suggesting a well diversified and de-risked revenue profile. Just see healthy order backlog, like see how the orders are growing continuously. Every year on year basis, there has been a continuous growth in the order book, and that shows that company will definitely be able to deliver good profits once these orders are delivered. Supply side challenges abating. Attrition shows meaningful improvement. So the good news for Koforge is that attrition has fallen to 16.4% compared to 18% in the previous quarter and is now one of the best in the industry. While the overall hiring has been soft, it is more due to the BPS business, while IT hiring has been better. So so far कोफोज में जो है एट्रिशन कम हुआ है और कंपनीज की जगह इसमें कम हुआ है. हायरिंग थोड़ी सी सॉफ्ट ही है अभी भी, बहुत ज्यादा इंक्रीमेंट उसमें नहीं हुआ है. Why macro challenges are not making us nervous? Now, अगर हम से सब कुछ भी मान ले, ये सारी बातें जो है कोफोज की इंटरनल बातें, बट अगर हम मैक्रो सिनेरियो देखें तो इन्फ्लेशन अभी खत्म नहीं हुआ है, यूक्रेन वॉर अभी खत्म नहीं हुई है, यूरोप में इन्फ्लेशन अभी है और देर इज crunch of currency all over, but still it does not deter us. क्यों? So Koforge has demonstrated its ability to carefully navigate challenges time and again. For instance, at the outset of the COVID, with close to 1/3 of the revenue coming from travel and hospitality, it still managed to defend its profits. So Koforge का जो 1/3 profit है वो basically travel and hospitality से आता था, but COVID की वजह से that was under stress, but still Coforge maintained itself in the profit zone, right? That was an important point. As of now, albeit the macro noise, it has done well in Europe, 39% of the revenue in the last reported quarter, as it has fewer but deeper relationship accounts and all its clients are doing well. So overall, close to 74% of Coforge's revenue comes from financial services and travel, which have felt little impact of the slowdown so far, while its exposure to mortgages is minuscule. So any bad day in the market is a good opportunity to add this particular stock. The earning trajectory is strong at 24.5%. However, the valuation is not cheap and it's not steep premium to pre-pandemic levels. Investors should watch out for the weakness to add the stock, right? What are the risks that could be involved? Demand disruption due to economic slowdown, rise in the interest rates, or re-emergence of the pandemic as also severe talent shortage. So ये इसके कुछ negative points हैं कि अगर economic slowdown continue होता है या फिर कोरोना दोबारा से आता है या फिर इनको talent नहीं मिलता है to deal with their softwares, then there may be a crunch. अब हम बात करते हैं इस particular stock के price की. How does the price looks? Price, as I have already discussed with you, अगर आप नोटिस करेंगे स्टॉक ने प्राइस लगाया था 6100 का. आज की डेट में जब इसने एक बहुत स्ट्रॉन्ग बेस बनाया है, आप नोटिस करिए इसने एक स्ट्रॉन्ग बेस बनाया है, ये एक स्ट्रॉन्ग बेस बनाया है कोफोर्ज ने. स्ट्रॉन्ग बेस बनाया कुछ 3200 का एक स्ट्रॉन्ग बेस बना है और काफी समय से ऑलमोस्ट लाइक मई ऑनवर्ड्स इसी जोन में ये स्टॉक ट्रैवल कर रहा है. So that's a concern. मेरे बैरियर को ब्रेक करता है जो कि 4270. I am not expecting a target less than 4500. First target is going to be 4500. Next target is going to be 4750. That's going to be the second target. The next target is going to be 5000 and then 5500, and I won't be surprised if we get a target of 6000, right? ये तो हो गया ग्राफ पे. 6000 का टारगेट आप इसमें लेके चल सकते हैं और टाइम पीरियड आप इसके लिए रख सकते हैं कुछ करीब 6 महीने से 8 महीने के बीच का. और मैं आपको इसका बैलेंस शीट दिखाना चाहती हूँ जो कि मेरे हिसाब से इट्स pretty गुड. 24,000 करोड़ की कंपनी है, स्टॉक प्री इज अबाउट 32. ROCE is about 32% and ROE is about 25%. Company is expected to give good quarters and company has been giving healthy dividends payouts. Now, of course, the value is definitely not very cheap and promoters holding has decreased over past 3 years. So that's a concern. Now, इसके competitors आप देख सकते हैं LT Technology, Tata Elxsi, Mphasis, Persistent, Oracle, and so on and so forth. Now have a look at the operating profit margins. They have grown consistently. And अगर हम EPS की बात करें तो EPS में भी consistent growth है from 19 rupees to 33 rupees. उसके बाद हम बात करेंगे operating profit margin की, which have been very stable over these years. And have a look at the EPS, the year-on-year basis. In 2011, it was about 31 rupees, and in March this year, it was about 108 rupees. There's a huge growth of about 3.5 times. Reserves जो है इस कंपनी के continuously grow कर रहे हैं, और जहां तक बात है borrowings की, तो there has been some increment in the borrowings as well. अब हम बात करते हैं कि इनकी cash from operating activity. So they have been generating good cash from the activity, but net cash flow in this quarter is slightly, March quarter was slightly negative. Okay, so why was it negative? Because cash from investing activity, they have been investing their cash into some projects, and then they have purchased some fixed assets. So these are basically their investments, and then also acquisition of other companies. They have spent some amount of money, and that is why you see the cash flow as negative. डेटर डेज ऑलमोस्ट स्टैग्नेंट है, कोई खास चेंज नहीं है. जहां तक बात है कि प्रोमोटर्स होल्डिंग थोड़ा सा नीचे गई है, बट अगर हम देखते हैं तो FIIs की होल्डिंग कंटिन्यूसली इंक्रीज हो रही है फ्रॉम अ लेवल ऑफ 2019 में कुछ 13-14% थी, और 2022 में ऑलमोस्ट लाइक 3 साल के बाद ये होल्डिंग बढ़ के 21% हो गई है. जहां तक DIS की बात है, DIS की भी होल्डिंग बढ़ के 7-7.5% से 26% की हो गई है, और कॉमन की होल्डिंग ऑलमोस्ट नेग्लिजिबल है, और जहां तक बात है पब्लिक की होल्डिंग वो करीब 12% है. तो देखा जाए तो फंडामेंटल्स आर आल्सो प्रीटी मच साउंड एंड the price is looking good. They have a good order book. They have good growth prospects. The margins are expanding. So that means the company has good potential to grow. And अगर अच्छी कंपनी आपको चीप वैल्यूएशन में मिलती है, तो आपके पास एक अपॉर्चुनिटी होती है. उस अपॉर्चुनिटी को आपको कैच करना चाहिए, उस अपॉर्चुनिटी को आपको इनकैश करना चाहिए, और इस स्टॉक में आप स्टैगर अमाउंट में इन्वेस्ट करिए. आपको अगर यहाँ पे करीब 3200 पे मिलता है, तो आप एवरी डिप यू कैन एक्यूमुलेट सम क्वांटिटी. सो 10-10, 15-15 शेयर्स आप खरीद सकते हैं. आप जैसे इफ यूर अ सैलरीड पर्सन, कभी 10 शेयर ले लिए, फिर नीचे गया तो 10 और ले लिए, फिर और नीचे गया तो 10 और ले लिए. फिर जब ये चलना शुरू करेगा, वो एक बार में आपका एवरेज जो है क्लियर करके और ऊपर चला जाएगा. तो अच्छी कंपनी है, अच्छा स्टॉक है, गुड ऑर्डर बुक है, और margins are expanding. There is not much of obstacles on the path of recovery. So you can look for a buying opportunity in Koforge, but do your money management, do your trade management, do your risk management. वो सब आपके हाथ में. अगर सपोज कल कोई न्यूक्लियर वॉर हो जाती है, कुछ हो जाता है इस तरह का नेगेटिव फिनोमेना, don't tell me that you told me and the stock went down. So you have to decide whether you want, like, how much amount you would like to invest, when would you like to invest, and do your own analysis before you invest. Or you can talk to your financial advisor before you deploy any amount of money, because it's your hard-earned money. So you got to be careful about investing it in this amount. So with this, I'll be signing off. This is one small video I thought is the right time for us to know about this stock, and I'll definitely be investing myself certain amount of money, but in a different way. Some amount now, some amount if it goes down, and so on and so forth. With this, I'll be signing off. Take care and see you in the next video.